you need to decide for yourself and look for yourself, what is the type of partner I've manifested in my life so far? And here's one more really interesting thing. Remember I said to you guys yesterday, you will only attract from where you are. You will only manifest from where you are at. So, if you are attracting these things, it's telling you, I must have a healthy yin energy here. I must have a healthy feminine energy. But if you're not attracting a lot of these things, then that's also reflecting back to you of saying, okay, how can I improve or work on the energy that I need? Now, another thing about healthy masculine and healthy feminine energies is that we can have both of these. We don't only have to live by one. For example, if you're, let's say you're a single mom. This is a really good example, right? You're a single mom, you're normally very feminine, but you are in a place at that point of survival. So there are different times in our life where we have to survive to protect ourselves. So let's say you're in a survival mode where you've either just got through a divorce, you have kids that you need to raise, so you need to be able to bring in some finances, and you need to, unfortunately, in that situation, be the dad and the mom to the kids. Sometimes you have to step into some of these healthy masculine traits. Problem is, we tend to overcompensate and live here and forget the feminine traits. And sometimes you need to step into some of these. Like, I have to be stable and supportive in order to survive. I have to be able to be really structured and disciplined so that my kids can actually like see some level of like healthy structure and discipline and growth. Sometimes I have to provide, you know? I have to provide for myself and I have to provide for the kids. Now, the danger again of this is that if we move into survival mode and get too comfortable, we tend to just live here. This tends to become us, and we forget a lot of the beautiful feminine traits that we may have, and vice versa. But if we live here, then we can't attract someone else who can take that space. So this has to be temporary. Remember, if you are stepping into another, any mode in order to survive, survival was only designed to be temporary. Only designed to be temporary. You're not meant to continuously live in a space where your body's flushed with stress hormones, where you're literally overcompensating with another energy for the rest of your life. And the problem is when we get comfortable and we get into this space, like I said, we actually forget who we authentically are. So we're not thriving anymore, we're just living in survival mode. And it's a terrible place to live. So what are some healthy feminine traits? And to receive, yes. So that's, we talked about giving here. The complement of receiving, so I don't want to say opposites necessarily, I want to say the complement of giving is to receive. So receiving is so no, don't you do this. Okay, receiving is so incredibly important for the feminine. Receiving, such an important feminine trait. This is one that I feel in heavy masculine conditioning spaces like North America is completely, like, I don't want to say completely, but very much suppressed and destroyed. I have been, like, I live in Mexico now, I'm blessed to live there, and one of the things, and even in my relationship I'm practicing it, but one of the things you will see there is a woman will not open her car door. She'll wait outside her car door until the guy, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, blah, 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 has to come all the way around to open her door and let her go. She will not even touch the door handle and say, hey, I'm looking for this. She knows it's her right to receive. So here's another one I love. Another one with receiving is being demanding, but gently. Okay, so gently demanding. What this means, actually, and what is being gently demanding, is that the feminine has this sort of entitlement that it must receive. So, as I talked about, not sitting down until your chair is full, not lifting your bags until someone lifts them up and takes them for you, not opening your door until someone opens it for you. I mean, this is considering you're not alone, because otherwise you're just going to be standing forever if you're alone, or you're just going to be standing outside your door waiting for somebody to open it, and it's just you. So, if you're in a relationship, or even if you're on a fucking date, by the way, I believe that if you connect with yourself, you will manifest someone who, even if they're not this automatically, your energy will encourage them to be that. Because a lot of men have forgotten how to be giving, in the sense of going and opening the door and being able to pull out your space, maybe even pay for a bill or whatever else. They've forgotten it because of our own wounded masculinity, right? So when you are gently demanding, you may need to talk about it and tell them, hey, this is the kind of treatment I expect and I expect and receive and need in my life. And when you are that level of gently demanding, a healthy masculine will step in the giving and take. If they see that relationship and they enjoy it and they connect connect with, they will be with you. But you must be that. So this also means, like, even things like weights and carrying weights, you can do it. There's no fucking doubt. You're fucking tough ass bitches. This is the point. I keep saying this, and I said this to Christina a lot also, because she's worked through a lot of her wounded masculine conditioning. And I've said, just because you can doesn't mean you have to. You may be tougher than me, but you should feel entitled enough that if there are bags, if there's a weight, if there's something heavy, if there's a big step, you should feel entitled enough to let go and allow me to do it. Hey, and welcome to the Inner Yats YouTube page. If you like our content, make sure you click the like and the subscribe button so that you get more of these amazing videos that keep coming your way.